I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. For me, the spiritual process is everything to me. What I mean when I say that, this is that once in a lifetime opportunity you get that if you were to mess it up, you know that you will live with it for the rest of your life and you will never be able to unlive it or unsee it or undo it. This is that once in a lifetime opportunity that I've been waiting for my whole life to unlock everything that I've ever been. This is that once in a lifetime opportunity that is going to change my life forever and give me everything I ever needed and ever wanted. And I'm going to be able to live a life of comfort that is going to take care of my family. This is that once in a lifetime opportunity that most people dream about that is going to change most people's lives forever as they know it. That's what this spiritual journey means to me. It's that once in a lifetime moment that you know that could change everything that you ever lived for. That's what it means to me. That's what taking on this journey means to me. That's why it's so important because it holds everything. It holds my whole future and my whole life of a future in its hands by me trusting and following the spiritual journey. It means my whole future. It unlocked everything I am as a person, and it helps me understand my life as an individual and as a human being. And unlocking more of that helps me understand the meaning of my life and the meaning of my life purpose and my life process and why I'm here on earth. That is what the spiritual journey means to me. That is what the spiritual process means to me. So that is why it's so important that I follow it and go down the purpose of figuring out the spiritual journey because it is who I am. It is who I was meant to be. And it is my purpose for life and my purpose for living. So that's why it's important that I continue on the spiritual purpose and the spiritual journey. And I continue to open those doors and continue to express my opinion and share my voice because it's the gift that God gave me that I'm meant to use to open the doors and change my life. It's that once in a lifetime opportunity that everybody gets that will make or break your life into whatever is meant to be or not meant to be. There is no going back from it. There is no changing. There is no authorizing switching careers or trying something else. This is the all or nothing moment that is meant to open the doors and change everything. There is no career shifting or nothing else that you can shift to give you no other opportunity. This is the make it or break it moment. Or that's how I understand my spiritual journey. And you best believe I ain't been putting in all this work to not make it. So I don't care what I have to push through or what I have to go through or what I have to express or what I have to put my body, mind, or soul through. I'm going to make it because it means the world to me, is basically what I'm saying. Or that's how Spirit explained it to me when I agreed to accept the process, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion and how I see my personal spiritual process and why it's important that I make it and why it's important that I put my body, soul, mind, and everything through what I'm putting it through because it means the world to me. It's not just a career, it's not just something I can pop in and out of like every other career I've done. It actually means something to me. It actually connects with me. It actually moves my soul, and I can actually feel this, unlike any other career I did, because any other career I did was just because of other people or just because I thought it was what I was meant to do. This is what I know I'm meant to do. This isn't about thoughts. This is about how I feel. This is about me opening my soul, changing my life, changing my whole directive as a person to do what I love to do, which is tapping into my feelings, tapping into my emotions, and explaining and figuring life out as I continue to figure out my emotions and figure out who I am as a human being. That is what spirituality means to me. That is what God explains to me is my process in this spiritual journey. And that is why I take this journey so seriously and give my soul and everything I do and found so much strength and so much confidence and opening up and sharing my gift and sharing my mental process when it comes to my spiritual journey, in my opinion. And that's why it will always mean so much every day I wake up sharing my gift and sharing my process. This is the moment that I knew it would change my life forever. And I agreed to it, so I'm going to keep pushing through and keep unlocking doors and keep pushing myself to get better because that's what this journey means to me. And that's just me sharing my mental process of what the spiritual journey means to me. It's not just some flash in the pan career choice that I just made. It's something that is going to open every door and change every avenue of my life forever. And it's something that I agreed to do, so I'm going to do it for the rest of my life because I love what it does to me. I love the power, I love the inspiration, I love the motivation, I love the way it wakes me up with different messages like it did today. And I love the person that it's turning me into because it's making me a softer, more understanding, but yet tough and compassionate person. And it making me understand every emotion that goes through my body. Not just going through it, but understanding it and being open to each emotion and the reason why it's making me a better man day in and day out. And I wouldn't change it for the world, in my opinion. No matter what I have to go through for it, it's worth any and everything because I know once I go through the process, I will understand and become a better man by the end of it. That's why I love the spiritual process, in my opinion. For those of you that were always wondering, that is the reason why it means so much to me, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. And I can't tell you why Spirit allowed me to wake up with this on my soul, but I figured I would share it, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion, though.